Okay, that was a long 2 minutes. But great. Well, let's kick off with the questions. We can get the questions rolling. We're going to do it. If you'd like to start, if you'd like to ask a question, put your hand up. We will bring the microphone to your table. When you have the microphone in your hand, could you then please stand up and ask your question? Try not to make it too long. Make it a real question so that they can then respond to it. Okay? Are you ready? So, let's see some hands, and here comes the microphone. Right.
Thank you all.
We don't have one question. We've got 5 questions.
We do one at a time. One and then we'll change. One.
So, the first question is, what's in AI for SEND learners? Any apps or platforms that cater for SEND learners? Those who have dyslexia, dyslexia, with learning disabilities and learning difficulties, and of course with an eye for inclusion and differentiation in particular.
Yeah. Hello? So, can you hear me? Yeah. Okay. So I think there are a number of ways that AI can help children with special educational needs, or at least teachers preparing materials for children with special educational needs. I mean, things that it can do are, for example, if you have a text, you can produce an audio version of it for those students who need to hear it as well as see it. If you have a video, it can take the script from it and produce the script. So there are things like that it can do to help with the production of materials. There are also things in terms of teacher training and helping to understand neurodiversities. For example, you can have a discussion with it about how you can help your students with different neurodiversities and how you can understand neurodiversities more. So you can ask it for advice in terms of how you teach these students as well. And of course, students have the opportunity to interact with it so that it doesn't just have to be through text, they don't have to be able to type, they can speak to it as well. So there are a number of ways, but a lot really depends on in what way your student is neurodiverse and what they need support with, really. But it can help you adapt to those different things.
Just to add to that, I don't really know any specific apps, but I think going back to that thing about anxiety and reducing anxiety when interacting with a thing, I think in terms of special educational needs, I think certainly they would benefit from those kind of less pressurised situations with a human. So that's just one thing. Research has shown that it reduces anxiety. So.
All right. And the last comment, I think, from this table, and then we're going to change format and go into the last workshop. So, last comment from you guys.
We apologize for the panel. We are not supposed to answer. We are supposed to ask questions. I'm happy and proud my colleagues have thought of some possible answers to some of the interrogations that have been raised here. No! Thank you.
It's warm.
Thank you. Wow, it's warm. No, saying that what matters is not what a learner knows, but really what a learner can do with what they know. So, if we agree on this, that when we design a teaching, learning task, or a task designed to assess, evaluate. Now, let's design it with the view that we want to know, we want to make sure what a learner can do with what they have learned. And then Camille in particular and I, we devise a formula, an equation. So, for the purpose of humanizing AI, which is an oxymoron, but let's just think about it. So, if we take AI plus HI, and then we humanize the AI thing, then maybe, I don't know if that's possible, we can have I power n. How's that? Thank you.
So, I know